10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Empire's turn to ban. Team Liquid's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Dusk.
Team Empire's turn to pick.
Shadow Fiend.
Team Liquid's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And we're almost back.
Reserve time.
Let's go right to the draft, guys. We're getting the draft rolling. And we're back.
And we're back.
Took us a few extra clicks, but we're here. We're here for game number 3, Empire versus Liquid, guys. We're possibly going the distance. We're going to get at least 4 games in this best of 5, and well, myself, Gods, and Fogged are here to take you through this best of 5, and then also a best of 3 afterwards between Virtus Pro and Team OG. Does OG actually stand for something? I don't know. Ex-monkey business.
Ex-monkey business.
Yeah, that's what we call it. I think they still say monkey business on our overlays. But let's hop into the draft. Things already going through. We're gonna have to click. Keep spamming clicks. Click, click.
Just gonna have to keep looking at us for a bit. Oh.
Team Empire's turn to ban.
Fire rolling.
Sometimes, you know, we're having a rough day here at the BTS studio.
Well, that's okay.
You have those kind of days. Now, XSplit's also jet lag. Just keep clicking the draft. We'll get there eventually. We'll talk you through it, though. It was first pick going Liquid's way. They first picked Tusk. Empire got Shadow Fiend and Dazzle. Then picked the Winter Wyvern.
Yeah, Liquid's on the Radiant side, Empire on the Dire side this time. Empire wants to try out the Shadow Fiend for themselves this time around.
Yeah. No luck rolling? What's going on? Do we need to restart XSplit? We may have to take the stream down for a second, guys. Alright, so don't panic. Stream will go down quickly. And then we'll be right back up. Sorry about that, everyone.
Team Empire's turn to ban.
Damn it, Roland.
What's happening? Oh, we're here. All right, never mind. So we didn't take the stream down? Okay, good. We didn't need to pick it. Well, we just missed some of the draft. Okay. So now people can actually see the draft. We lost our preview monitor though, but at least we're in the draft. You guys get to see picks, so what do you make of the draft so far?
Some pretty standard stuff. The only thing that's out of the ordinary, I'd say, is that Furion ban. Liquid doesn't seem like they want to deal with it. Just want to play some, just their, like we were saying, their own Dota. They don't want to build into some game that they're not really too comfortable playing in.
Mm-hmm.
They have their Tusk this time around. They have a pretty damn good win rate on it too, so.
This time Empire actually choose the Dire side, so I think this is the first time we're seeing Dire side with second pick.
Yeah.
Game 1 and Game 2, both teams chose Radiant, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That looks, to me, like a deny pick right there. They didn't ban out the Clockwork in the 3rd and 4th phase, and we were saying before how Mind Control loves his Tuskar, loves his Clockwork. that may have been a deny pick, but also Clockwork.
You
Not a
can
bad
never.
hero.
I always feel like a third pick can never be a full deny pick because you just said 2 bans. If you really wanted, if it was such a big issue that you don't want to get it to him, you just ban it out.
Yeah.
10
Obviously,
seconds
it's kind of acts
remaining.
as a third ban / half a pick, but
5
it can never be like a
seconds
full-on
remaining.
deny pick. Not like you see your opponents pick an IO in the first pick, and then you're like, well, let's pick the tiny. That's a
Reserve
deny
time.
pick, like
Yeah.
full on.
For sure.
So Empire will have the offlane resolution clockwork. We've seen resolution play all kind. He's not afraid. It reminds me a lot with Misery and how he's adjusted with Seeker, where he's just like, well, bring it on. I'll play anything that you throw at me. And Necro down.
It's an early Necro.
Yeah, they've run this decent amount from a Tumber Man, but not normally picking it this early on in the draft.
Winter Wyvern.
Do you pick AA here against the Wyvern Necro? AA Dazzle, is that too weak or no
It's
lockdown?
really good versus those two heroes, but there's
You
also
got Clock.
Tusk. Tusk pulls them out of it as well. It's pretty good versus the AA
Okay.
at some points. You have the Clock
5
though.
seconds
I mean,
remaining.
you're not too worried about it. I mean, Cold Feet is still great lockdown.
Mhm.
We're seeing that spell actually get
Reserve
maxed
time.
out a lot earlier than it used to in the past. I would very much be like, let's pick an AA here. Maybe they've got Necro Wyvern, let's just...
Or the Aloha Rubik. The Aloha Rubik is there. He does love that hero. Curse, decent steal. Reaper Scythe if you can get it. Pretty damn good.
Okay. Could lead into, do we dare say, another Gyro pick with a Rubik Gyro?
I sure hope not. I don't think with Shadow. Oh my god. Damn it, damn it.
Liquids turn
They like the Gyro so much. I mean, it's not going to necessarily be like the main... I mean, you've got the SF, so you've got that secondary core to go with it. And it does synergize nicely with the Clockwork. Liquid,
away.
though,
Team Empire's
Instant response to the
turn
gyro.
ban.
Just like last time, they just picked the Viper right away first.
dirty picks. I mean, this is Liquid in a nutshell here. Hyper Necrophos. Oh, this is filthy.
Gyro's not... Gyro can still work, but
Yeah.
10
not
seconds
particularly the
remaining.
best versus this... You know, Tuskart, super tanky, he's able to snowball his teammates
5
almost
seconds
all the time
remaining.
out of the call down.
To the late game, I feel like damage output for Liquid, like they haven't got a huge amount of burst damage to set up a Reaper. Normally with a Necrophos, you want at least something to give you some initial burst.
Yeah.
I guess they always give Fata a ton of farm, so by no means is this your standard like kind of utility tanky frontline Viper. He becomes
Yeah.
true carry.
He becomes extremely
Yeah.
farmed, very hard right
Team
clicks.
Liquid's
Plus the
turn to
lockdown with
ban.
Winter's Curse into a Reaper Scythe is quite terrifying, even though Empire does have 2 BKB cores.
Well, they banned the AA, so the Aloha Dance Rubik suddenly looking like the hot commodity that's available for Team Empire. They want it, they can have it. Pretty damn nice with the Gyrocopter and a few good spells around to steal. Ice Shard, Snowball, and the Winter's Curse.
I just feel like maybe it's not like the absolute best support here there, but it's a very comfort hero for Aloha, and every time I see him play that hero, he's just like making plays all over the place, making space. Even if he's dying, he's making the space.
5 seconds.
It's not that, it's not like a great disruptor game or anything, which is another support Empire go-to quite a lot.
Reserve
Um,
time.
To see, they're not really... They've got enough damage out of the Gyro SF, really. It feels like at all stages of the game. Their lineup's not really short or lacking anything right now.
No field, not too bad versus Reaper Scythe as well. What other? Let's see what other heroes there could be. They banned out their
Witch Doctor, Disruptor, what other standard supports? Earthshaker, do we dare say?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing that hero too much. People are just keeping pretty clear of it. Although it is good versus with the
Venge?
Shadow
They actually
King
run
and
Venge every now and then.
Oh, Venge is good.
SF,
They are dire.
Side.
Dire side.
Swap out a hero who's maybe getting initiated by like a Snowball or something, pull the Tusk even further in.
Curse.
I don't mind Venge so much here.
Back to the line.
Okay.
Team Liquid's
Felt like they
turn
need. Yeah, I
to
guess they felt
pick.
like they needed a bit of lockdown. They only really have the Clockwork.
But it's not like they're versing an Ember this game. I feel like against a Viper Necro, they're just going to stand still. You don't actually need as much lockdown against these kind of core heroes,
Mhm.
but...
Still good to have at least one.
Yep. Yeah. Not a solid pick regardless.
Yeah, I guess they winning with it as well.
I mean,
they feel some confidence.
A Venge or a Rubik brings lockdown. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
have the same
10
amount of tools as a
seconds
Lion, but they
remaining.
at least give you another lockdown spell. So I
Yeah.
feel like those were very viable still here.
Lion also to overlook Earthspike versus Tuskar. If Tuskar does snowball people into a not a best
Reserve
situation, he
time.
can always get a pretty good Earthspike on multiple heroes.
All right, so we'll see. Liquid's last pick now. Most likely a support, unless for some reason they want to run the Jerax Tusk. Jarek's normally the Winter Wyvern player, so it will be possibly a Kuro hero for the 5th pick. See what that may be. Team that runs the CM every now and then, but
Witch Doctor's good here with the healing. They're probably gonna get a mech on either the Viper or Necro. Probably the Viper because Vata, but they already have the Winter Wyvern. It's another healer. Maybe Witch Doctor's just a bit redundant.
well, we can always go like more damage build if they feel they want damage this game. But do they go Rubik? Kuro
I feel
Rubik.
Kuro plays a lot of Lich though and stuff like on this team instead of like the Rubik and all that. He plays more of these niche type picks, and they do have this Tusk, and I think they did Lich Tusk a few times. Undying is banned, so they can't do the Tusk Undying.
I wouldn't even be surprised to see the Crystal Maiden, which he's played quite a bit of.
Yeah, that
gives you some team fight, and they're actually a bit light on damage, but. I mean,
why am I even questioning you? You're just on point right now.
You talked me out of it, and I was very much like, you were more right than me. Like, I threw a Kuro Rubik out there, but like they have not been playing Kuro's Rubik at all. Like that was as soon as you said that, I'm like, you're probably right. I don't actually see them picking Rubik here. It is good against Clockwork, but it has not been a go-to hero at all for Liquid. This is very much an anomaly as far as the Rubik pick.
But Kuroki Rubik.
So. And there's a lot of magic damage. Nullfield is great. Gyro, SF, Lion. I mean, talked about being good for Empire. It's also pretty good for Liquid. Once you get to the later stages, anyways. By then, I guess you're more worried about the physical damage an SF Gyro may bring to the table.
Yep.
All right.
10 seconds.
So here we go. Game 3. This is effectively the start of a best of 3 now, with things tied up 1 game apiece. One of these two teams will be making it to the Summit for LAN finals. We kind of talked about this during the break. This is big for these two teams. Neither going to be at the Frankfurt Major, and Empire making a few slight adjustments, but Liquid sticking with their guns and sticking with their same current roster.
There we go. The 1 TP this time. Only 1.
Ooh.
And Jarex had the courier in his stash in his inventory, so he's got to send it all the way walking back.
I love when that happens.
It's a good old flop jaw.
Walk of shame for the poor courier. Doesn't see any early warding coming out, and will be Resolution. Boots first, going down towards the rune, but...
Oh, Jarex might catch the vision of it. Oh, he should know that's there. He should know that's there.
It's pinged out immediately. We'll sentry it. That's D ward.
Not ideal for Empire.
Clock, at least it won't hurt his laning stage too much, because he's always got the guaranteed level 2 from the cogs. He's going to join up with his team. They almost like gunning for a level 1 fight here in the top lane. And if Clockwork sticks around, that does mean he may miss that cogs for the first wave.
He's going to start heading back now, looks like. They just want to make sure that they get this top rune, put more heroes there.
And they've got no vision out on the map. Right now they're completely guessing where Liquid are, but confident enough to go for this, I believe, with just the 4 heroes.
Yep. Jarex is kind of naked this game. He bought both Ops, Sentries, and the Courier, while Kuroki went for the boots.
Normally, you see, with Liquid, it's kind of like there's not really a clear 4 position for them, I guess, between Jarex and Kuro.
It depends on the game. It's like, hey, I'm an ass.
Yep.
Go for it.
A lot of teams, it's kind of a more clear difference between the two supports. So we'll see how things unravel here. Resolution in the offlane on Clockwork gets that big block off for now. He'll be up against the Winter Wyvern and Necro of Matumba Man and Jarex, and will be a 2v2 at mid. SF versus Viper, with the supports lingering around to offer some extra protection and help here. This time around, SF going for a Wraithband build, and we'll be looking for the early souls out of the Necromastery. A slightly different build from the SF. It was against a Quops, probably a different approach against the Viper.
Yeah. Mind control, just contesting the line top. Probably he'll be able to get some levels up here for sure. They can't really push him out. No fear.
Whoa, TP already in mid. Damn. You got pulled back in by the telekinesis. So
that was an interesting TP.
I guess he had to.
I think he was safe, but. Oh. Kuro, what are you doing here?
Looking for what, a courier sniper? Or at least to scout out when No Fear returns, so he can at least give his team the info they need. Like, okay, Dazzle's back mid. It's safe here. Resolution, the offlane, has hit level 2 now. And here we go. Rubik gonna poke his nose back in mid lane. Has another telekinesis, but unfortunately Viper missing these low ground to... Oh, misses 2 in a row. Fata misses 3 in a row. Oh man, we saw this last game as well. Or was it game 1, where it was just kept on getting these uphill misses.
Yeah, that was game 1 when he was the Viper. He just doesn't have good uphill with Viper, it seems.
Sometimes it feels like that uphill miss is like 50% or something.
Yeah. They do have the lane ward though in the mid lane, and I'm pretty sure Empire should be wary of that one, the way that Fata was hitting him when Kuroki wasn't on the side yet.
Very hard to de-ward though with it on the radiant side of the river, and also there's just a number of spots it could be in.
Like, Resolution getting decent levels, mind control as well. Oh, Aloha trap, but there's a haste rune.
Should be able to get out of this one. They've already used the telekinesis and everything, so Aloha. Too bad a result for him. If he wants to, he can suicide to neutrals here as well, but it looks like with the Tango clarity, he's going to stay in lane, stick around, to help silent out as much as possible, and early game laning stage looking solid for Liquid. They've done a really good job of preventing the SF from getting much out of this mid lane, but very much a catch-up hero, so you can shut him down the first 4 to 5 minutes in terms of the lane goes, but it's not something that you can maintain.
At least you can farm stacks and Viper can't really, but
Yeah.
Fata always seems to find his farm on Viper.
Oh yeah. Fata, I mean, regardless of hero, he does it on Razor
Yeah.
as well. And it doesn't even feel like he plays overly greedy necessarily.
Mind control getting pressured. Are they gonna dive for this? Looks like they are.
Yep, another Rocket Barrage coming out in just a second here. He's going to get the first blood. Gyro, silent.
Oh no, Aloha!
Still worth it, I guess. 120, no gold, and it's distributed between 5, so that's like not a big deal for Lion. Who was out of HP, out of mana. Like,
Yeah, just went back to base.
he was going to suicide to neutrals anyways. Just means Liquid get, what, 25 gold apiece. 1 extra CS for each Liquid hero.
That'd be a big deal.
Could be. But probably won't
Unlikely. Man, General is just splitting the XP almost completely with the Dazzle. Not getting many CS either. This mid lane is just not good. Not good for Empire at all. You really don't want a Viper getting this type of situation happening.
I mean, good news, Resolution's doing well in the off lane. He's got 8 CS, level 4, so he's getting more than enough out of his lane.
Then again, you are playing a clockwork into those heroes. Into Tuskar, Necro,
God,
Wyvern,
yeah.
Viper. It sounds Rubik even also. All 5 of those heroes look
Yeah.
pretty scary for a clockwork to me.
No, I agree. It's not like you hit like a timing where it's like, oh, I've got a blade mail now, I can hook this gyro and kill him, or there's these squishies that I can go on. Once these heals will just completely counterplay him. Some are actually going for an early gloves, possibly a Midas pickup, although also it does build into the treads, but normally you'd see the stat item picked up for the gloves if that's the case.
I think this will be a Midas this game. Ball. Nope,
Liquid.
we lied.
Oh, okay.
As soon as we say it. Damn you, Matumba.
Yeah, it still could be. You know, it could go back.
You could go back for it.
Rain hopeful. But SF going for boots over bottle first. That's a interesting little change in the SF build here. He will find some stacks now to fall back to. Kuro, ready to contest this. He walks right into Kuro. Needs to hit the razors here. He's got just level 2 razors. Hits 1. Second one available, but he's going to need 2 or 3. It's bottom lane where they get the kill, though. Keeping an eye on Kuro, who's getting chased down, but has boots available as well as the telekinesis. May need to use it. Elsewhere in the backline to the Tusk, snowballing on over. Where's he going? Looks like with Fata in jail. He's looking to fight General on the SF. Gyrocopter shows up now. A big fight breaking loose here. The Grave TP. General will escape this one. The Rocket Barrage. The cooldown. Silent. He's going to hit level 6 off of this. And with that, Fata goes down. A huge swing goes Empire's way. Mind control. All we can hope for now is probably a neutral suicide. Rocket. Oh, 5 HP. Very close to getting the kill onto Resolution.
Ambitious snowball and rotations, but good rotations come out of Empire just to get some kills out there.
This is
Bottom lane, Resolution just kind of ran down. He got hit by Winter Wyvern a few times, got hit by a slow, and then just got hit by like 1 or 2 death pulses. And I was gonna just comment also, the treads are just really good because tread swapping with Sadist is pretty OP in lane.
So Resolution will return back towards the bottom lane, look to get level 6 as soon as possible. And SF, as soon as he's ready, can go back towards those jungle stacks. 6 CS on SF. 1 CS a minute. Oh boy, has he been struggling. And now Fata getting aggressive on the high ground. Unfortunately, not level 6, or that would have been a kill. Looks like General was just trying to hit level 5 before he goes into the jungle to farm his stack. Can't really farm this with level 2 razors. Problem is Fata still with a high ground ward, making SF's life in this mid lane a miserable time.
I don't think I've ever seen it that low. CS, 7 CS, 1 CS per minute.
With a dual lane too. Like
Yeah.
this is not even like a Dazzle's around every now and then. This was a full-on dual lane from No Fear. And he may just try farm this before level 5. It looks
He
like,
didn't even go for the bottle on the Shadow Fiend because of how hard he was being pressured.
Look how Rubik, how cocky he's being here. He just walks in, telekinesis is No Fear into the stack, almost gets a kill off of that. Would have been the neutrals getting credited for it, but is another gyrocopter not solo kill, kill on the top lane.
Yeah, just hex. My controller's just trying to get XP at the tower, and he just gets hex stunned and then chased down and killed.
Empire have to bring in so many heroes to secure these neutrals, and that means SF isn't even getting much in form of experience out of this. Resolution, though, I guess happy to get some XP towards his level 6, and there we go. SF finally hits levels 5, and very rarely do you see an SF hit level 5 at 7.5 minutes into the game.
Not good. Not good to say the least.
The good news is Gyro is dominating. He's 1,000 net worth ahead of anyone else in the game, and he's going to be the space creator, I guess, for SF to catch up. But it's going to be a lot of catch up this game.
They might want to even try for some, like, pulling him into the short lane and going for a kill onto the Necro, because Necro's starting to get some good free farm.
Yeah. See, I mean, you mentioned Midas as a possible earlier pickup. Still could go back for it, sitting on 1,500 gold now, Matumba Man. Feels like this is going to be a more slow-paced farm type of game. And how much SF has been crushed in the mid lane, if anything, Liquid may look to just try and apply more pressure, knowing that Empire are not really in the best fighting shape.
Yeah, they might just try to barrel down and go, because Fata's bringing out a stick. He's going to just constantly hit this tower. They have Jarex already set up level 5 behind it. Mind Control rotates in. 4 heroes mid. This tower is going to go down.
Yeah.
They're going to try to rotate some people in. SF's going to try to pull aggro, but he might die because there's a ward behind the tower.
They're ready for a Arctic Burn Snowball, but still back off far enough. Keep in mind though, SF still, if he at least hits level 7, can come to these fights and just provide raises for the team. But he needs to even get some of those levels. Resolution, level 6, he's been spotted out on the sidelines here. Hammerman also rocking out to the party. There's 5 Liquid heroes at least near this mid lane, and with a Gyrocopter TP, looks like they want to engage here. Resolution does not want to hook the Jerax Wyvern as he can Arctic Burn out of there. It looks like that was a somewhat wasted TP from Gyrocopter. Does open up the top lane for the Lion to get some solo XP towards his level 6.
It's something you don't see too often. You know, so Shadow Fiend farming the bottom lane, level 6 at 9 minutes. This is the support Shadow Fiend.
Jeez.
No.
Good times.
Just excellent heads up play by Liquid, just, you know, putting that dual lane mid.
They've gone in on top. Aloha Dance, recognizing that Gyro TP'd mid.
Yeah.
Mind Control rotates in with Kuro, and they do get the kill on the Lion. And it will be a drums pickup from Matumba Man. We talked about just applying pressure with how much the SF is struggling and how far behind he is. This is the kind of one of the perfect items to do so with.
They're gonna have a very good timing window. It's gonna be like drums, mech on Viper, and SF's gonna barely be having treads.
Yep. What
Lion.
Empire will have is a Clockwork Gyro who have levels and are ready to fight. Those 2 heroes are actually already on the move. They're going to find the Necrophos here.
There we go.
He may have a drums now, but I don't think he can survive this one. They've got a cooldown as well if they need it. Doesn't look like they will. Matumba Man goes down. Big high priority kill.
Space. Make more space.
Yeah.
General's like, please. 3 more times. Maybe 5 more times. 3 more times would be nice though.
Yeah. So we're telling his Lion, get your damn level 6 and go do that as well.
Yeah.
And it looks like Lion will try and do so at the top lane. Viper did end up getting the tier 1 mid tower, but that seemed inevitable. Even if Empire tried to focus a defense on it, it just felt like a bad use of resources.
Oh, top lane, Aloha.
Well, he's close to level 6, won't quite get there. Clockwork keeping in. They get the kill before any kind of counterplay can come out. If Lion had just gone off an Impale, we could have likely seen a kill here. Clockwork still goes in. He's got backup, and Kuro in some trouble. That'll just zone out the rest of the heroes, while the Rocket Barrage will finish off the Rubik in the front lines. Fata still wants to fight. Only got a buckler for the time being.
Oh no, Silent. Oh no, Matumba's gonna open.
Oh, he's got the Brave! No
Beautiful
TP,
Brave.
and he's just gonna look to turn and, well, not really fight, he's gonna turn and die.
Better, you know what? Better than having that plus 30 seconds on your death timer though. But 2 kills, that's an unstoppable streak for Fata. That is his mech finished up on the career.
Man.
Perfect rotation.
Liquid gonna just do what they do best, which is just kind of 5-man around their item timings and just take objectives. Play very calculated, methodical Dota. They're gonna look for this tier 1 top town. That's all 3 tier 1s taken by 11 minutes in.
fortified.
I don't imagine they'll stop there.
Dire's top tower.
They've got
is
such
under
great
attack.
sustain with the Wyvern Necrophos. They've
Dire's
got
top
multiple
tower
arcane
is
boots, they've got a
falling.
mech, they've got drums. 2-3 arcane boots even up on the Radiant side. They have got just never-ending heals and spam coming out from all their heroes when they're
Oh
grouped up.
man, General's getting slowed down a bit. I don't know if they catch this.
Looks okay for now.
It turns for the rune. Good, he doesn't.
I mean, at this point, I guess you just don't even go for the mech on SF, or do you still think it's the item?
Not even sure. He's so. I haven't seen a Shadow Fiend this far behind in a very long time.
Known for being one of those heroes
Hook,
that just never gets
snowball.
behind.
Mind control gets caught out.
And even when he has a bad lane stage, it's almost always the case where he can at least fall back to his jungle, but
Ooh.
he didn't even get levels.
Yeah, Kuroki with a nice steal. He's got Rocket Flare. It's pretty useful. Good vision. Can throw out.
Level 4 Rocket Flare as well.
Yeah.
Well, they catch out Jerax
Oh,
here.
Jerax.
Arctic Burn TP, possibly gonna fly over the side here. Doesn't even break the trees, so he'll survive.
Safe.
Not even going to TP out, so he's going to be in position to defend this bottom tier 1 tower. It does have to wait for the Arctic Burn cooldown, it looks like. There is no path out of these trees. Nice little Splinter Blast. Cheeky.
General's got his treads. Treads a killer.
Ping out Jerax, they scout him out, there's the Impale! Oh, Jerax! Bit too cheeky, mate. He gets brought down. They will get the counter kill onto Aloha Dancer's Lion, but I guess acceptable for Empire considering they are creating space for General. Seems about the most important thing for them right now.
Definitely. Maybe, I don't know if the mech will really do too much by the time he gets it. He's just too far behind.
I don't think he's going. He's picked up Treads Aquila, so getting stats. I think you just rush either SMY or BKB here. Some stat item. Get yourself some. I guess mech is, in theory, stats and survivability, but
Man.
it's going to be a rough game for him, no matter what he goes for.
Yeah, for sure. Silence making a lot of space. And he's gonna have his phase S and Y at an incredibly fast pace this game.
Already, yeah, just one belt away from it. He's 7-1. Complete opposite to his game 1 Gyrocopter performance, so
Mind control really likes his urn.
he's
Tuskar buys an urn.
Oof.
All 3 heroes that he's played so far, he's bought an urn.
I guess this game, neither of your support. Like, Rubik sometimes goes earn, but why?
Kuroki tends to just rush for that blink after his arcanes.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna walk right into the smoke gank here. Resolution is there on the high ground. Gets the cogs off perfectly, but the Winter's Curse will catch up to. They lose Lion. Resolution could be next. Reaper not gonna secure the kill. The hook out. Tick damage. Tick, tick, tick. One
Oh,
more
the
rocket
rocket!
flare. That's stolen. Kuro. He was ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Not
attack.
Big
ready
jump of
was
gold.
Team Empire. If they had Gyro there for that clockwork on the high ground, they even were in the right position to scout out the gank coming in. Unfortunately, he did not get the cogs down fast enough to keep Liquid on the low ground.
Yeah, it was like instant snowball. Aloha goes for the stun and just it gets dodged.
Radiant's
Only
bottom
what
tower
3 of the
is
Liquid
under
heroes were
attack.
caught outside on the bottom of the ramp, but it was enough vision for the Winter's Curse, and Liquid will tier 2 tower off of this, and it looks like they're going to try and nope, not going to. No, yeah, they will TP. That's a Necrophos. In comes Jerax. No Arctic Burn just yet. The cooldown is there. So be careful. Silent. They will be able to fight this one. No Reaper and no TP cancel available.
SNY finished up. 15 minutes.
That's
General starting
impressive.
to slowly climb up as well. He's got 6k net worth somehow. He's not dying either. It is an accomplishment.
You look at this score, he's 0-0. It's like you'd think, oh, yeah, he's not that far in, but it looks like just a slightly poor SF game. But he was getting crushed.
If you like, most players though would be trying to like find other places to recover and probably getting like netting some deaths out of it.
Yeah.
Guys just being as safe as possible, try not to die, try not to give anything else up.
And for Empire, looks like maybe a smoke timing soon. They've got the Lion Finger of Death, so possibly like a Lion Clockwork time to smoke. Even with bringing the Gyrocopter, I think for very much General does not need to be there for anything right now. He's still in catch-up mode.
Some nice aggressive wards coming out from Liquid and enemy jungle. Snowball coming in from No Fear. Shards off the mark. Nice stun there from Lion.
He's ready for it. No Fear gets his braces delivered as well, so some extra stats and HP to go with this Liquid aggression, and you see them.
Resolution. Uh-oh. Beautiful shards. Had to use a defensive hook again.
Again, this Rocket Flare steal from Kuro, giving Vision as well some nice AoE damage onto the side of Team Empire. And Empire just playing keep away. They're kind of farming far away from Liquid as possible.
Lothar. Matumbo also went for Blink Dagger on Necro, and we have a Lothar Shadow Fiend.
And this is, we saw this a bit from Secret with we as well as Envy sometimes going for this item build when they feel they can get away with it. And
hey, he was in full recovery mode, and now he's gonna maybe he's gonna go for some cheeky plays.
you get one kill in a core with this, and it's, I mean, it doesn't necessarily, you don't get your money back, but it's close to paid for itself because it's a good, decent fighting item anyways with the damage and attack speed.
Yeah. Empire has full vision of Liquid right now.
And they look to use this to advantage. SF's Shadow Blade has, I believe, yeah, has been scattered out. Radiant Vision, very much.
Snowball on
minus out.
resolution.
It's gonna get impaled again. This impale is being set up. The cogs push is there. Where's the SF? It looks like, oh, he's gonna wind up. No, he cancels it. That would have caught out Jerex, but it looks like does not want to. You kill the Wyvern, you go down yourself. Not worth it if that's gonna be the trade you get. They give up the Clockwork as well as what looks to be the tier 2 top tower, and Liquid's 5-man is proving to be a bit too strong right now.
And I keep getting stronger as well.
Yeah. You gotta imagine there's gonna see some more key item pickups for them. SMY on Viper to tank up some more. You get a blink on Rubik. Blink on the Necro means anyone caught out gonna see a quick blink Reaper come their way.
Yeah. Probably just gonna, if they do threaten the high ground, I'm not sure if they will. If they do, they just probably want to threaten just to make sure that the gyro comes back and the dazzle from bottom lane.
I mean, right now Empire playing kind of greedy with the split push elsewhere on the map. I guess for general, he goes for an item here which gives him some big playmaking potential, whereas like a basic stats item like an SMY or a BKB type build is not going to necessarily help directly fight into Liquid when they're so far ahead.
Yeah, Liquid goes first. They back up, they do a smoke, and now they're going straight to the aggression.
God, and they're going to catch from behind. General's not ready for this. Is there detection though? I don't see any on those three heroes. Wyvern doesn't have any. He can just shut. Well, he's going to use it aggressively. It looks like Silent's going to get caught. Does he go for the Requiem? He is winding up. I don't think you want to fight those 5 heroes. And they'll give up the gyro. 70 seconds on the sidelines. General's going to get into the pit. He's going for the TP. Ooh, just got it out. Just gets out of there in time, and Liquid may be able to secure themselves another tier 2 tower, possibly even Roshan, although at this stage it seems they're more focused just on the
So we got the
towers.
Lothar, what, it's been almost 2 minutes ago, right? Maybe more than 2 minutes ago, and he's just kind of been, he's being put in this mindset where he just wants to gank with it instead of just farm it all. So that's like 3 times he's just gone to just cancel the Requiem instead of farming any, or pushing out any lanes.
He's had like a kill available and a support or something, but it's always felt like to him that I can't, not really worth using. If he's gonna die for a kill, it's probably not worth it at this stage.
Yeah, he can't even really just like solo Requiem kill any of the cores.
Yeah, that's where this the Viper is more than ready for it. I think Viper SMY almost complete. Could be even be a Manta style this game.
Oh yeah, Lothar by the way is Shadow Blade for those who are asking. Sorry.
I remember for the longest time, every caster kept calling it Lothar's. It's only been like
I just forget that it's even called Shadow Blade.
It's only been the last like maybe 2 years where casters have really stopped using Lothar's. But
yeah.
For the longest time, everyone called it Lothar's, and
my bad.
I don't mind. I don't mind. You're not a caster. You're a pro player. You're allowed to make those mistakes.
Top lane general going for a kill here on supports, but to no avail.
Ooh, Matama man. Did not get the Reaper kill there, yeah. Well, Empire just moving around the map. If they can catch up Viper here, that would be a nice little pick-off for them. They're in hot pursuit. They've got another rocket flare for Vision soon. They will maybe catch Vision. No, they send the rocket the wrong way. Fata went downriver. Find an Invis rune as well. That would have been handy. Viper kill.
So maybe he went Lothar for like anticipating super late game if he goes for like a Silver Edge to disable the Corrosive and the Nether Toxin and like Heartstopper and stuff and Sadist. Yeah, I was just trying to look at it. I was thinking more about it. Because I don't know. I didn't really understand the Lothar pickup.
It definitely has allowed him to be a bit more greedy with some of his farm, just by having the escape.
Yeah, it is doing good as an escape factor.
Dazzle will tank a gank here for the team, not too bad. And if they go for Roche, I doubt Empire are going to be able to easily contest Roche anyways. Yeah. Losing a Dazzle, it's like whatever.
Words by Liquid, it's just confining Empire in their base at the moment. Oh, Kuroki?
Oh, he gets fingered. The Cold Embrace is there though. He survives it. Requiem from the high ground will bring down Rubik in the end. Mind Control also. 1 or 2 more right clicks. He dodges the race. Snowball forward though will
Or backwards.
Meet his demise. Oh, no, he did snowball backwards. Oh my god, he's gonna survive. I thought that was going forward to the SF. Woo! That was
nice.
Sick tough play. I didn't even realize those creeps behind him. It's out of there.
1 for 1.
Healed
Even
up once
exchange. Blinks were revealed, so we saw the Lion blink got revealed. He used his finger right away. Rubik blink got revealed, and they'd seen the Tuskar blink when the Dazzle died initially.
Will be a Viper Meta style.
Same build. He's probably gonna go for that AC next, AC Heart.
Do you consider a BKB this game against like Clock SF? I mean, it feels like Empire is very much magic damage this game, unlike the last Viper game.
maybe. That's a good point. They're all pretty much magical except for like the Weave plus the Shadow Fiend. I feel like Silent kind of just started to fall off again. I haven't seen him in a while after he died at the Ancients for 80 seconds.
That's what a 15-minute SMY we talked about.
Yep. Oh, trying to find some aggression. Hook. Oh, I didn't catch vision of him.
I guess that's Necro for you. You don't see heroes.
Engage. Uh-oh.
And yeah, no real good defensive play. Mind Control does get hit by the Impale here in the grave onto Silent. Perhaps a bit early, but he's going to be more than okay here with the TP out. He will survive. Back to base. 2 kills go Empire's way. They are finding kills outside of their base, and they haven't had their high ground threatened just yet. Maybe it's time for Liquid to consider something like Roche.
Yeah, I don't think Kuroki expected to get he got Lothar hit and just raised and died. General catching up to his gyrocopter.
Probably time for a gem as well for Liquid to be able to answer to the Shadow Blade. Man caught out by a Hex as an Impale follow-up. More right click coming forward. Resolution forces forward into a Cogs here. He's also got a hook shot, but the damage up onto Aloha dance. We'll see him go down. Grave was on cooldown still. The Weave now there as well. And Liquid seems they may have the numbers here. No fear, still no mana. Go down elsewhere on the side. Matumba Man chasing. It's going to be the SF. We're going to keep an eye on Winter's Curse. Actually got the Requiem off. Jerax survived the dying Requiem, and Empire ended up losing 4. Despite starting things off with 2 pickoffs, they just overcommit there.
Yeah, the dust on Jerax, making General not able to run away from the Viper, just gets slowed down and killed.
Liquid now grouped up once more, and will to probably pressure and poke at this high ground.
Matumba's got the Ag Scepter at base when he chooses to buy it.
Ooh, that's painful stuff. That's going to be a big problem for Empire. If they get one of their big cores picked off, it could just be the end of their high ground defense. Now they're holding on to the money, I guess realizing he's in a bit of a dangerous position and should Empire engage and may want to hold on to the buyback money. And this tier 3 tower going down fast. Hyperstone picked up for Fato. Will be an AC and hookshot goes in. They want Matumba Man. It up though, will help him out. Gets out of the cogs as well. Nicely played from Team Liquid. Resolution now the 4-star out gets him still stuck in the chance here. The heals coming onto Fata. So much defensive play. The Necro heal as well as the Winter Wyvern Cold Embrace.
Oh man,
to be
this game
too much.
It's looking like it might be the end already.
Yep. They're going to lose General here on the front lines. They wait to kill him off a little bit. Worried about that Requiem damage. And, well, Reaper killed the back lines. They've brought down the Lion. Now it's going to be no fear. It's a team wipe inside the Empire base. It's going to be at least 1 lane of Rax. Possibly more. Possibly even a GG. Necro actually buys a BKB deep in the enemy base. Says, get what items I can. And give it 5-10 seconds and everyone on Liquid's going to be full HP. Earn charges, death pulses, cold embraces. Liquid in fighting shape once more.
So much healing, so much like turnaround potential on this lineup. This Viper is just hot as owning. It really is. Jerax just got his freshly delivered Glimmer Cape, got put to use right away. Across the board, doing what they do best, playing like a team.
They play so well around the Viper pick, and it's something which we may even see start being more of a targeted ban against Liquid. But for now, Liquid get a 2-1 advantage. Been trading games so far. We'll see if that's going to continue. Empire not going to get knocked out of the Summit 4 should they lose this best of 5. Whoever loses this will be dropping down and have a second chance to qualify for the Summit 4 from the Europe division. But right now, one of these 2 teams is going to be advancing. Oh, we're stuck again. What's going on? We may be restarting the stream after this game during the break. If we can figure out what's going on with good old XSplit, but
so Tuskar 2 games, Tuskar 2 wins, Shadow Fiend 2 games, Shadow Fiend 2 losses, Gyro 2 games, Gyro 2 losses. Maybe they're gonna start, deterring away from that. Yeah.
The SF Dazzle, SF just got destroyed mid, so way too hard. I feel like the mid lane's like it normally the 1v1 mid is like not so much a deciding factor in the game, but this series it feels like it has been.
Yeah.
Game 2 it was general snowballing with Quap. This game it was Viper shutting him down. Game 1, well, general was the. I guess Ember he did well in game 1.
Yeah, he did.